Okay, so in the last section, we looked at some server-side coding and writing a test and making sure that the test is 100% covered. So in this section, we're going to kind of make some changes on the index.html so that we can take the attribute of course and show it on the UI. And we are going to also add a bit of styling to the index.html. So let's just head over to the index page here. Let me go to Bootstrap and we're going to grab a default template, right? So getting started, you can go in here and we're going to use one of these templates as a we're going to use one of these pages as a template, right? So let's see if we can get this view the source. Which it is not allowing me, which is kind of weird, but let me head over to Chrome here and do the starter template. I can do the view page source, right? So I'm just going to copy all of this for now. And we're going to tweak this in a bit. Okay, so I have copied that. Head over to my index.html and paste everything in here, right? And get rid of the stuff that I had before. Okay, so we don't need to worry about the favor icon or the meta. We're going to give it a title of DevOps course. We'll come to some of these sections in a bit. We'll just create call this the main CSS and the link. I don't need to worry about all of this, right? Leave this section in here. Call the project name as DevOps. Leave the section here. I don't need to worry about the starter template. We'll keep this for now, and then we'll have the jQuery, which we need. Let's get rid of the script in here, and I'm not worried about IE for now. So we have cleaned it up. I need basically two things that I need from Bootstrap, right? So let me get rid of this as well. I'm going to head over to Bootstrap, get Bootstrap, getting started, and I'm going to copy the CSS, which is that, paste it here. So I have my CSS copied over. And let's close this so that Thymeleaf doesn't actually complain about it. Okay, so we have that, and we also need the JavaScript for Bootstrap, right? So I'm going to copy that and place it towards the end, which you should be familiar that you would always want your JavaScript towards the end so that it loads the page faster, right? So H1, let's go ahead and change this. Come to the DevOps course, right? So we notice that we still have our app running, right? My server is still running. So if I go and head over to my page with DevOps, it doesn't like something, right? So we are using the template of index, but Thymeleaf wants to make sure that you do not have any tags that are not closed correctly. So it's talking about line 15, and let's go ahead and turn on the line number. So it's talking about line 15, which we do have a closing tag, and we also have a closing tag on the link for the bootstrap. So for now, let's actually go ahead and comment that, and let's see if that fixes the error. Right, so it still hasn't fixed the error. It's talking about the meta tag. So let's go ahead and close the meta tag, and this is one of the restrictions for Thymeleaf. So this is not a restriction for the basic rendering of the HTML, right? So it's now talking about the break. So let me go ahead and uncomment this. I'm going to get rid of that, and let's see if we do have a break element in here, which we do, and I'm going to get rid of that for now so that we can make sure our page renders fine. So now we have the page rendering fine. I still cannot see, so there's some padding that's needed, right? And if we head over to this one and go back to our template, the sample template that we had, which would be out here, and inspect and do the sources, and there should be a starter template that it is referencing, which is out here. So let's just copy that and put this in a static file called main.css, and I'm going to replace that, right? And head back over here, and now we have our index page rendered correctly, right? So not only we added Bootstrap, now let's go ahead and actually add the Thymeleaf so that we can actually show the data that is actually put within the model attribute. So the first thing before we do this is we need to add the XML namespace for Thymeleaf, right? So XML namespace, so http www.thymeleaf.org, right? And then the next thing I want to do is add the element that we are going to get out of the model. So Thymeleaf tag, it's a text element, and we're going to put it within the quotes. Make sure you close the quotes, and we're going to use course name plus we're going to use the expression here, and what's the attribute name, right? So course name and the course. What did it do? Okay, I refreshed the page and now I have the course name. So now we have not only the application up and running, but we have also styled with Bootstrap. So I have the DevOps, the home, about, and contact.